ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। हरे कृष्णा। I was just listening to the discourse given by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj regarding Prahlad Maharaj and Hiranyakashipu and Narasimha Bhagavan. And very significant statement that he made, I would like to speak on that. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful and such a powerful tapasya he did. In the history of creation, Hiranyakashipu is the topper gold medalist as far as tapasya is concerned. Amongst devotees, there is Dhruva Maharaj. But in the category of overall championship, nobody has ever matched Hiranyakashipu. Such power, his body was eaten up by ants and still he was standing on the toe. And the fire that he created was not like flames, it was subtle fire. It was burning even Brahmaloka and Brahmaloka residents. And then Brahma was forced to come down on the request of demigods. And Brahma had to give everything, whatever he asked, except for becoming immortal. So Hiranyakashipu had all the Ashtasiddhis to the unlimited quantity. Hiranyakashipu had all the wealth to unlimited capacity. Everything in the whole universe he owned. Hiranyakashipu had all the control. You cannot imagine if in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, he wanted the sun to rise, sun would rise. In the most dry season, hot season, he would write rains to come, so Indra had to rain. He had such control. Imagine somebody has such powers, he can usher the seasons as per the desire. He would make Vayu to sweep his house and his kingdom. He would make Indra wash his floor. Every single demigod was his servant. So one cannot imagine, I own some small house and I control small, 680 square feet. I am so proud of myself. I own this house. Hiranyakashipu had control all over the universe. Everybody was trembling in fear. And such physical power also he had. His body was like mountain. His muscles were like rock. He was so expert in weaponry that his eyebrows would be raised and demigods would tremble. But with all those acquaintances, all those, powers, he was defeated by Narasimha Bhagavan. And it is explained that in front of Narasimha Bhagavan, he was looking like a wasp. What is wasp? An insignificant kitak, insect. Although he was so large and so huge, physically also and power point of view also, but he was still like a wasp. And he was destroyed in a very, very insulting or very demeaning way. His intestines were thrown apart, abdomen was thrown apart, heart was thrown down, and it was like miserably he was defeated and destroyed. And at the same time, there was his son called Prahlad, just 5-year-old, delicate, small boy, not the body like a rock and mountain. He didn't have any siddhis. He didn't have any wealth. He didn't have any control. He didn't have anything of all those worldly things which Hiranyakashipu was proud of. It is said that even after seeing Narasimha Bhagavan, Hiranyakashipu was so proud of his power that still he thought he will kill Bhagavan Narsinga. And Prahlad had nothing of those. But it is said, Prahlad conquered Narsimha Bhagavan. Narsimha Bhagavan destroyed Hiranyakashipu, and Prahlad, without having any of those things which Hiranyakashipu had, he conquered. In fact, he controlled the Lord. He indicated from this pillar, and Lord just followed the instruction. In that pillar, he appeared. So this is the power of love. You cannot win over the Lord with all your so-called tapasya, siddhi, power, and control, influence, and position, power. Nothing can win over the Lord. But even if you are most insignificant, and everybody is insignificant, but with power of love, the Lord is conquered. The Lord becomes subdued. The Lord becomes controlled. And he loves to be. It's not he's like Brahma was forced to come down to respond to Hiranyakashipu. But Narsimha Bhagavan was not forced to feel conquered. He wanted to get conquered. He loved to be conquered. He loved to be under the control of his devotees. So this particular power of love is what is expected, is what is wanted, is what is desired. And we need to work for that, to develop that power which will attract the Lord. And in our position in Kali Yuga, what we can do? We have no qualifications. We can't do tapasya like Hiranyakashipu. We can't do anything. We can't do tapasya like Dhruv Maharaj. We can't do Shastra Adhyan, donation, control of senses. Nothing is within our reach. But we have one thing in our reach. We can call out his names that he has given so mercifully to us. He has given those names very mercifully to us, knowing our situation of no capacity, no qualification. So all the qualification which Prahlad had, you can also achieve by chanting the holy name. Take this holy name. I know you all are not qualified. I know all the people in the material world are not qualified in Kali Yuga. But I give you my holy name. You chant my holy name and develop love, and I will be conquered by you. I will become subordinate to you. I will become Bhakta Das. It's how fortunate we are. We don't have to struggle for all those spiritual powers, so-called powers. We need to only develop one thing, that is love. And that love can be for sure developed by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, my dear friends. If there is any comment, welcome. That will close. Okay. Hare Krishna.